This light genuinely shouldn't be this cheap. It's hands down one of the most surprising products I've ever reviewed. And it's not just about the performance. It's the FS60B from Neewer, a compact light for content creation. It only weighs 298 grams, so it's very easy to carry, but at the same time it has a maximum output of 60 watts, powerful enough to become your main lighting equipment. But what really stands out is how it feels to use. The attention to detail, the amount of features and personalization is what actually surprised me, and you'll see that for yourself in this video. But first, let's take a look at what's inside the box. You get the light module, a reflector that is attached like this. A diffuser, probably the most difficult part of the mounting process actually. And finally, there's the power cable. As you've seen, it's obviously not a wireless light like the FL10 and the FL20 that we've seen previously. You can power it with its dedicated adapter, or with a Type-C cable, since it requires a much higher output power and a serious cooling system. The fan practically takes up half of the whole light. It engages when the temperature goes above 40 degrees. You can monitor the temperature directly in the app, as you can see. So the light is always properly cooled down. I've used it for multiple hours during other shoots and it never got hot, even at the maximum power. There are many mounting points, and no matter how you place it, the screen and the whole interface adapts to its orientation. This is one of those details I was talking about. Things like the feeling of the knobs, the gradual dimming, the light effects, and the menus. It's all very well thought out and curated to the small details. The controls are simple. The power button can put the light on standby, the left knob controls the brightness, and if you long press that, it turns on lock mode. The right one adjusts the temperature, and if you long press it, you can access the menu with all the detailed settings. Finally, the M key switches through the modes. There are a ton of effects that can be personalized on the Neewer Studio app. And also a more useful thing accessible in the app is the preset menu and the color picker, which can calibrate the temperature automatically based on your phone's camera. The presets also extend to the knobs, as you can see. They can be pressed to cycle directly through different setups. I've already mentioned the app, but let's take a closer look at it. You can remotely adjust all the settings we've already talked about, but there's also a temperature indicator and the fan controls. There's an option to have an exponential brightness setting instead of it being linear. And here are all the additional effects you can choose from. Here are a few examples. I think it's clear that the FS60B is a well-made tool, and I can't say otherwise for any of the other Neewer products I've tried. But this is the one that surprised me the most. I really recommend it if you're starting out content creation. I've put all the links in the description so you can go check it out for yourself.